I have tea. Ow, ow, ow. Ah. I burnt my tongue. Hello. This is CJ Boyer. It is day 2 of Vlogtober, or as Sarah Sharnweber likes to call it, Vlogoween. Vlogoween? I think that's what she called it. Except she didn't call it that, somebody else did. But I like it, so we're gonna go with that. You probably hear a lot of traffic going on, and it is possible that from time to time you will hear sirens while I do this. Don't worry, I'm okay. I live across the street from a fire station, so generally speaking, if there's a lot of traffic, they will turn on their sirens and they will honk their horns, and it gets very, very loud. So what am I going to do today? When I'm done filming here, I am going to start prep for NaNoWriMo. I'm very excited. I'm going to start rereading Sense and Sensibility. And actually I have the annotated version. Does that show up as... It probably shows up backwards, doesn't it? Oh well. So this is the annotated Sense and Sensibility. And one of the things I really like about annotated books is that you get the actual book, and then you also get the annotations. And so anyway, I'm going to be reading this today. I did start reading it earlier than this. I'm on chapter 3 now. I'm going to start off by saying Fanny Dashwood is a bitch. I know she's a fictional character. I know that. I do. I really do. But she's an awful human being. But there's this whole conversation between Fanny and John Dashwood, who are the brother and sister-in-law, or half-brother and sister-in-law of the main characters, Eleanor and Marianne. The book starts with the death of Eleanor and Marianne's father. And because of English law at the time, John gets the estate. He gets all the money. The girls get like a small pittance. And I'm not even going to quote the number because I can't in my head figure out exactly what it would be. But it's not very much for them to live on. They're not going to be able to do very much with it. They're not going to be able to go out in society and make good marriages, which is the only way they're going to be able to increase their own stature or take care of their mother in her old age. I mean, things like that, just, they're totally screwed. And on his deathbed, Henry Dashwood, the father of all of these kids, John, and then Eleanor, Marianne, and Margaret, asks John, please take care of your sisters and your stepmother. Please do this. And at first, John's like, okay, I can do that. And he's going to give him X amount of money. He has this idea he's going to give him so much money. And then his wife starts to talk him out of it. And over the course of chapter 2, I think it is, I think it's the entirety of chapter 2, she basically tells him that no, he really shouldn't do those things. He's going to give him £3,000. And £3,000, I mean, it represents, here in the annotated version, it represents 2 to 3% of his fortune. That's a small amount he's going to give to his stepsisters. He's just going to give them a small amount of money. He's getting, it says his income is at least $5,000 a year. And he also inherits Norland House, which is the house, and its furnishings. So that's separate. That's something. In contrast, £3,000, which is what he initially plans to give his stepmother and his sisters, would generate only £150 of annual income, which means that they would basically live off the interest. So I mean, it's not bad. It's a good plan. It's going to give his stepmom and his sisters something to live on. They're not going to live frivolously, or they're not going to be able to live frivolously, but they'll be able to get by and then have a little bit of extra money, and they have some other money. And little by little, Fanny, she's just an awful person, whittles him away from giving any money at all. So she talks him out of the $3,000, and then he says, okay, well, maybe what he'll do is give 500 pounds. And she's like, no. And she's got all these things that she could say, you know, why would you take it away from your only child, and da-da-da-da. And she just whittles him down and down and down and down and down until he's like, you know, 50 pounds now and again, that will settle my promise to my father. And she ends the conversation by saying this. She says this: to be sure it will, meaning, yes, it will discharge his promise to his father. She says, indeed, to say the truth, I am convinced within myself that your father had no idea of your giving them any money at all. The assistance he thought of, I dare say, was only such as might be reasonably expected of you. For instance, such as looking out for a comfortable small house for them, helping them move their things, and sending them presents of fish and game, and so forth whenever they are in season. So basically she's telling him, no, your father saying help them financially didn't actually mean help them financially. It means help them find another place to live, help them move their stuff, and then occasionally throw them some charity. Give them some food. Every now and again, you know, when it's in season. She's just this, She's definitely the cause of violent emotions in me.